So today we're going to be building a Figma plugin that helps us write UX copies for products in 3 minutes. So let's get into it. So step one, we want to create a PRD. So come to ChatGPT and explain the thing we want to build. So this is the thing I want to do. I want to build a Figma plugin for writing and fixing UX copy and making recommendations using material guidelines. So I'm giving it a link to that and we'll send this. Okay. Okay, so our PRD is ready. Next thing we want to do is create a folder where this project and these files are going to live. So basically a project Claude is going to work from. I'll come here, I'll right click, new, I'll create a new folder, I'll name it. So I want this to be called UX Copy Assistant. Okay, so now I have my folder. Next step is I'm going to come back here and copy this. Since ChatGPT cannot export this as an MD file, but I want to save this as an MD file, so I'm going to copy this. I'll come to cursor, open project, then I'll go to UX Copy Assistant, and I'll select this as my folder. So this is where I'll be saving my MD files into. So I'll click on new text file. Now I'll just paste what I got there and Control S. So I'll save this as prd.md. I don't have to add dots, it's already there. So now I have my PRD. So next step is to create my architecture.md. So I'll come back here and say create architecture, define stack, and make it detailed. Architecture.md. So next step is I'll copy this, okay? I'll come back to cursor, I'll create a new text file, and I'll paste this, then Command S it as, okay, I'll save it. Okay, so now we are done with all the planning. We are done with most part of it. Let's get into Claude and start working. Okay, so now for this, we're using Claude code inside the Claude app on desktop. So first thing I'll do is I'll switch my folder I'm working from. So I'll go to the folder I just created, which is UX Copy Assistant, and select that as my folder. Okay, so I'll come here and describe what I want to build to Claude. So I'll say, I am building a Figma plugin for UX copy assistance. Okay, so I'm going to tell Claude to use at PRD we created and at architecture. Okay, I'm going to tell you to use these two files. Something I also want Claude to do is research, use mobbing skill, okay, for UI research, and enter plan mode. Okay, I'll press this and let Claude do its thing. Okay, so Claude is done building our Figma plugin. So let's test it and see if it works. So I'll right click plugin, development. I'll go to import plugin from manifest.json and open. So now I have my plugin here, so I'll just run it. So I have some gibberish here. I wrote intentionally just to see if this works well. So selecting the layer automatically starts scanning it. It's going to scan, user profanity, then I'm going to use an AI auto suggestion. This is just crazy. There's a bug here. It's just removing the profanity. It's not fixing. Yeah, I'll take a lot to fix this. So you see, it's just removing the profanity. It's not fixing this gibberish here. But it works. So it scans and it shows suggestion. I just have to do some more tweaking in Claude and we should be good to go. So let's see for this guy. Let's see what it gives us. With up to, okay, it wants us to move the isolated margin. Okay, I'll just apply and yeah, that gets applied. So yeah, I think it works well. I just have to do some tweaking around it, figuring out that this is gibberish and all that. So yes, so I'll see you guys on the next one.